WIBA.com.
All right, a big fundraiser tomorrow going to the dogs, but in a good way. All the proceeds go to the dogs to pay their vet bills. It's a fundraiser for the local German Shepherd Rescue at the Capitol Brewery, Middleton, 1 to 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Michaeal Aust is here to talk all about it with us. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks for being here. Tell me all about this, how it got started, what's going to be happening, the whole 9 yards.
Well, we're an organization that is all there for the German Shepherds. We take in the homeless and otherwise unwanted dogs, and we spay, neuter them, heartworm test them, microchip them before they go to their forever homes. And as you can imagine, that all costs money.
Sure.
Which the adoption fee not necessarily is going to cover. Some dogs come in with health problems. We fix those. They're big dogs, so sometimes they have hip problems. So getting those fixed costs quite a bit of money, and so that's what this fundraiser is for.
Tell me, when it comes to a rescue, and I'm sort of asking a general question here, what are you rescuing dogs from? What kind of situations can we find them in?
Well, a lot of dogs are stray or are given up by people, and then they end up in the shelter. And the shelters oftentimes get overwhelmed. They don't have the resources, so they're happy to pass them on to rescues who can give them more individual attention and place them into the appropriate homes then. And a lot of shepherds don't do very well in a shelter environment. They really need the contact more with the people. So you can really tell sometimes that they blossom being in the home environment versus being in the shelter.
Michaela, do German Shepherds sometimes get a bad rap? I mean, to me, they're one of the most beautiful and loving dogs I've ever seen, but I think some people think otherwise. Help us get rid of that idea.
Well, they're working dogs, so they are driven. They have a lot of energy. They need to be exercised a lot, and if you don't do those things with the dog, give them the appropriate training and exercise, then they might become a problem dog, and this is why we get the dogs. People get overwhelmed. They can't provide the training. They don't have the time. So you definitely need to know what you're in for. Of course, they're loyal dogs. They're very intelligent dogs, and you just have to work with them. You have to exercise them so that they have an outlet for their energy.
What are people going to experience when they come to the fundraiser tomorrow at the Capitol Brewery?
They will experience music by the Gnarly Barley Boys.
Hey!
We're doing that for the third time for us. They're a local rock band who've been around for 20 years. They will experience raffles and silent auctions of dog-related and non-dog-related items like restaurant gift certificates and some dog beds we're going to raffle off, and also for the silent auction, somebody donated a dog bed to us that usually goes for $300. The Roman Candle will be setting up a little booth and sell their pizza slices, and they will give us some of their proceeds from that day. So everybody should come hungry. And we also, of course, have a couple of foster dogs there.
All right. Well, I always come hungry to any event I go to. That's just always the plan. And especially coming to the Capitol Brewery, you also have to come thirsty.
Yeah.
1 to 5 again tomorrow afternoon. All a lot of the proceeds go to dogs to pay their vet bills for the local German Shepherd Rescue. Michaeal Aust, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
So long.